you. Please stand by. You will now be placed into conference.
Morning, everybody. Morning, everybody. Today we are going to show you how to use Acrobat bookmarks to create tabs inside of the Fiery. So everyone knows that the external Firies have the ability to go in there and create your own tabs, but sometimes customers like to do things upstream. They like to do things in the application, like Acrobat or Word or InDesign. So when you're in these selling situations, again, a great question to ask is, what type of work do you do? What type of applications are you using? How are you using those applications? And if somebody says they're doing tabs, this is a great way to help them streamline their workflow. And I came across this a couple of weeks ago when I was on site with a client that liked to do everything upstream. So you'll notice here I have this file open. It's a 60-page document. And the particular client that I was working with was creating something called bookmarks. And if I open this up, you'll notice over here in the top left-hand corner, I actually have the ability to add bookmarks. And I don't have any added right now, but I'm going to show you how quickly you can add bookmarks and how this is integrated with the Fiery Job Master tool. So I'm going to come over here. I'm going to add 4 bookmarks. The first one I'm going to call Chapter 1. Chapter 1. And let me just copy this so I don't have to type it again. And if I right-click on this here, you'll notice that I have the properties. And I can come over here, and when I click on properties, it says appearance and action. If I click on action, my bookmark is tied to page 1, as you can see, which is what I want. In this particular job, I basically want a bookmark where my tabs are going to go. So you can see here page 1 is going to be a tab. Page 16 is going to be a tab. Page 31 is going to be a tab. That's my next section start. And page 46. So those are my 4 tabs. So I'm going to come back over here to bookmarks, and I'm just going to add another one. Add new bookmark. Copy that. We'll put it 2. This time, however, when I come over to properties and I select action, you'll notice that it still selects the page 1. All I have to do is click edit, and I'm going to make that 16. And click OK. We'll do the same thing. Chapter 3. Come back to properties. Come over to edit. Page 31. Click OK. And add the last bookmark, Chapter 4. And we'll edit this. And that was page 45. At this point, you don't want to change the text or the color or anything. We're actually going to do that on the Fiery itself, the color of the tabs or the font and stuff like that. You'll notice if I edit this, there's really not, there's not a lot of options for fonts. So we're going to do everything actually on the Fiery. I just want to bookmark these pages and then bring them into the Fiery and auto-convert those bookmarks to tabs, which I'm going to show you. So I'm going to come over here and we're going to save this. There's a new file. I'll just call it bookmark test. Save it to my desktop. And we'll close it out. So again, you can see it didn't take very long to do that. But now in my Fiery over here, I'm going to launch Command Workstation. And I'm going to bring that into Command Workstation. So I'm going to import that job. I'm going to go out there and find it. There it is, bookmark test. I'm putting that into my hold queue. And now I'm going to launch Job Master from Command Workstation. So when I launch Job Master, if you're running the latest 5.8 Job Master, you'll also notice that in the bottom here, it gives me a job summary. So this is really valuable if somebody has page sizes coming through with the file. In this particular case, you'll notice that it's picking up my bookmarks. If I uncheck that, there's my 4 bookmarks. I can also look at different page sizes if somebody is assigning different media color and different media weights. I can actually work on individual or subsections of that particular file without having to figure out where they are. So this is really kind of a valuable tool here. But what I want to do is I want to show you, again, we have those bookmarks. You can see they're not tabs yet. If I look at page 1, it's just a regular page. I haven't done anything yet. So what I want to do is I want to come up to the action up here. And you'll notice under actions, I have this auto tab. And you'll notice now that the Fiery is integrated with the Adobe or with the Acrobat. And I can now convert the bookmarks to tabs. So where I put those bookmarks, I want to convert that page to a tab, or I could insert tabs before bookmarks. So maybe I want blank tabs going before those bookmarks. In this particular case, I'm just going to convert the bookmarks to tabs. You'll see all of my data comes over, Chapter 1, Chapter 2, Chapter 3, Chapter 4. And now quickly I can just fix my font. If I want to change it, we'll make it a nice Xerox red. And I'm going to apply that to all of the fonts. And you can see very quickly I am done. So that's an easy way to convert bookmarks inside of Acrobat over to tabs. If I look at my page 16, there's Chapter 2. I can also scroll down here and look at page 31. There's Chapter 3, and so on and so forth. What you can also do up here in the top right-hand corner, again, if I just wanted to work on the tabs, I could actually toggle back and forth. And you can do the same thing down here. So if I just wanted to work on 8 1/2, 11 pages and not the tabs, you'll see the tabs disappear because now it's pulling those as tab stock. Again, this is really valuable if you just want to work on certain subsections of a job. The other cool thing that I'll show you really quick, a lot of people don't know this, but this helped me win a deal up in Tallahassee with a large church printer, is they were getting scanned images off of their scanner, and the scanned images had, hole punch marks, and they basically wanted to delete the hole marks, but they also wanted to shift the image a little bit over so that when they were finishing their book, they wouldn't have other issues with ring binding or whatever they were doing at the time, I forget. So you can actually do this on individual pages or the entire job. Let's say pages 2 through 6. I needed to shift the image because maybe the image is too close to the left-hand side, and if I'm doing ring binding or hole punching, it might affect the image. So I can actually come over here and grab those pages that I want, and if I right-click on those pages, you'll notice I have all these different tools. One of the tools is Edit Page. And what launches is this nice wizard. Now, there's a number of different things I could do here. I could mask out certain things if I wanted to, maybe mask out the logo or the page numbers. But a lot of people don't notice there's this mode down here. It says margin, and if you click on this, you can also see it says size and offset. And if you click on this, you actually get some options. So what do I want to do? So you'll notice here my crop box, this is an 8 1/2, 11 page. I basically want to move this image over. So let me come back here. Sorry about that. WebEx is trying to throw me into a different meeting. So you'll notice here I have this 8 1/2, 11, and I want to offset the margin by whatever it is you want to offset it. In this particular case, I'm going to do a negative 0.225. And you'll notice it moved that entire page over 0.225 inches. And when I click OK, it's going to do that to all of the pages I selected. So again, here is page 2. You can see that it shifted that whole image over. So if I did have to do hole punching, now I actually have room here on the left-hand side, or ring binding, that it's not going to affect my image. You'll also notice if I click on one of the pages that I didn't shift the image, you can see it's closer to the margin. So there's the ones we moved. There's the ones we didn't move. So again, if you ever have a customer, you can move the margins, whether it's left, right, top, or bottom, depending on what you want to do. So again, that is a quick way to convert bookmarks from tabs if customers like to do stuff upstream in Acrobat, and also a very quick way to offset the margin or move the margin on an entire job or just certain pages that you want to select. Again, to do those things, you will need the optional software, JobMaster. Thanks, and have a great day. Bye.